If we only, if only we, if ever, if it ever, what we, after we. If it meant that, how in others as well as ourselves, why we always, why we never, why, about what we, and what would make it or allow it to be, any of what turns into or becomes, however much we might try, and how easily, when one thinks that, how without any, what is ours too, any of, in the light of which, in the absence of which, where one might expect that in the time that it takes, why when we, so that by now, in the fullness of memory, impossibly. So, when for some reason, in some way that one cannot imagine, and with such strange contentment, such being at peace with the world, what was before might be so again. And for the rest, which in all likelihood, more than ever before, full or filled with, but never as you imagine it, never quite as you imagine it, and not so as one could see, meaning that where before, so what is it, when we ourselves, in what could be mistaken for, into the evermore, into the evermore, to which there is no answer, and compared to which it seems, in what is or is likely to be, despite everything. And the temptation must be, given how we usually, given how we always, when in some way that one does not understand, what could only be, to the point where each breaking off, each half, summoning or calling upon as much now or more than what would otherwise be, or emptied of all substance, if it were not for, and the complete absence or exclusion, the complete, all of which, without in any way, so, so,